What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back to MLB The Show 19. Time to get this game started. St. Louis? Let's see what else I got to train. Durability, H. Home runs for 9, fielding reaction, durability, cap, practice field. Cap increase. G-Man offers a challenge. He wants you to record at least 10 outs with your secondary pitch in the next appearance. We can see what happens. Clubhouse. Bro. Go with this dude. We ain't friends yet. Middleton.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
Damn, the Cardinals only won 2 games out of their last 10. They're on a bad streak. What's up? It's Aiden RBX. Welcome to the stream.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight it's
90
game 3
games.
of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York
Oh, I
Mets.
wish I could do the
St.
same
Louis
with prime
have
time.
lost their last
When
5
it's 90
games. They'll
games.
attempt to break that streak right after this.
Atlanta only made it to a wild card and then
Rich
we got
Bulldog
knocked
gets the
out.
ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Standing in,
Really?
Thomas Quinlan.
Where did
will
you
get
get
us
that
started
from?
in this
Leading off
one
tonight
under
for
the
I don't
lights.
see that stat anywhere
third baseman.
because
Number
my
11.
record is perfect,
Hey, no
so I
outs.
don't see
No
how
outs now.
you can have a split.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, these Mets,
pitch.
as they enter play
7-10.
here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year to keep the big
I'll be
picture
here.
inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And this is taken for a called
That
third strike as the
knuckleball.
leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
The second baseman, Damian Abel.
Abel. Okay. I saying that shit all wrong. Damn.
First pitch on its way. Now he
Maybe I
bounces
need to
a
read the
knuckleball
Bible
up to the
more.
plate for a ball. Abel, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good
Ed
one behind
Drummond.
the dish today, and Ed Drummond, well liked by
But
all
what show
people,
is Ed
pitchers,
Drummond
batters,
in?
managers.
Was it Saved
All
by the
you
Bell?
want as a player is the ability to talk to someone, and that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain
That
about
is
a
third.
particular pitch, but
The right
he's
fielder.
not the guy that's going to get mad
Jose
and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks
Yeah,
that
I
a pitch
know.
is a strike.
Well, I'm
and they
asking
call
that
it.
question. If you wasn't around in the 80s, you probably never even know
And this is just off the outside corner, ball
those
two.
sitcoms.
Not the ideal
Saved by the
spot to
Bell.
be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really
Well,
good
what is
pitches.
it, early
now.
90s?
3-0 now.
Yeah, Saved by the Bell was early 90s, I think.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Can't believe we tipped that shit.
Fouled away.
I still haven't looked up when 2K20 is coming out.
The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Dude, you're out. 101 mile an hour. He didn't even see that go by.
Cardinals. Cardinals 0. Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He's
Leading off
hitless
for
in
the
the
Cardinals.
first 2 games of the
The
series,
left
0
fielder.
for 8.
Tyler O'Neill.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to
Like
go a
O'Neal
little bit
is
outside his
just
zone.
spelled like all different crazy ways.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
That's my middle
92 to
name, O'Neal.
95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur. Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively.
The first baseman,
And this team,
number 3.
they're not going to be
Right,
moving
that's
around as
spelled like
much
that.
as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging.
with that
Chased
slash.
it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Harrison Bader. He'll get to
That
take
is
his
good.
first cuts here.
The center fielder,
Here comes the first
Harrison
pitch.
Bader.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals.
Welcome back.
They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
That was work today.
Now to the plate, Rich Bulldog.
Batting ninth.
Runner in scoring
The
position
pitcher.
with 2 gone.
Rich Bulldog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold
But it wasn't good enough to get the run home.
They didn't like their chances there.
Hey, don't let the fact that
As
this guy's
usual,
on the mound
right?
fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the
I
plate,
felt the
knows what he's
same
doing,
way.
Has history. I'm not surprised he was.
Hey, it was the same way like you described it. It was crappy. I wish I wasn't there.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in
Number
Jeff
6.
McNeil.
They're gonna wait for the day to be over.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking a beer as well.
2, here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's going to
Stay a second. Drinking me a natural ice.
They take a 2-0 lead. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
The right fielder, number
2
9.
men on, 2 out,
Brandon
and ready to bat next, the Wyoming
Nimmo.
native Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo with an even count of 2
I like to
and
mix
2.
it up. First I drank
Well, I think he's got to find a way
Budweiser,
out of this
and then
jam
I'm
and
drinking
limit
some
the damage.
natural ice.
If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Seeing Riffin up there.
Popped him up.
He popped that shit up. He's not scoring. He popped the fucking
Quinlan
ball
is
up. How is he
there, and
scoring?
the side is retired.
Here we go, guys.
Stepping up to the plate, Edmundo
Leading off
Sosa,
for St. Louis,
as we are all set to
the
begin the
shortstop,
3rd inning in this one.
Edmundo
Hey, we're still in the early
Sosa.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff.
Yeah,
guy
I
to try
messed
to
up
get
at
on
work
and
today.
really get started.
Because there's
Swinging
a
strike,
gun we
and now
use.
0-2.
It's called a Garvey gun. And I accidentally left that shit in a box and threw that shit in the compactor, and they crushed that shit up.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Usually if I mix liquor, it's this liquor from South Korea called soju. Usually I mix soju in
Mario.
my Budweiser. Or some friggin' Old English, whatever I feel like having that day. It's hard to get South Korean beer over here.
Takes a pass, and
Unless you
this
go
is a
down to the
strike
city.
two.
If you go down to the city, you can get it in the city. But it's called like soju bombs and shit. You get fucked up
And
over
a
that.
swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one guy.
Oh yeah, it's probably
Well,
going
it's still
to.
early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the
That is
win if
not
this keeps up as
the
we take
pitcher,
a look at the league
Alex.
leaders in games 1 season. And as you see, he's
Yeah,
right up
I know
there
I'm probably
among
gonna have to
the
end up
leaders in
paying
that
for it.
department. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again.
I just totally forgot that it was in the box
And there are 2 away now.
and threw it away. But no, there's like 5 of them.
At the plate,
There's like 5 Garvey guns, but most of them don't work.
Thomas.
Or they work, but they don't work properly. And this one was like the one that worked the best, and it's the one that I end up fucking destroying.
That's by him for strike 1. Sosa stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up. Valido.
But yeah, we got tons of those guns. They disappear like all the time. People just leave them in the boxes. They just get thrown away. That's what happens. I just totally forgot that shit was in the box.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of...
4-4, take the base.
Now at the plate, Damian Abel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hummus man is playing grass. That's not a good thing, because if you did that, you'd be killing yourself or hurting yourself along with everyone else. So don't do that.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Jose.
Yeah, that's
Martinez.
one thing I don't think I ever want to be in, is like a plane crash.
Another 0-2 count. Really,
I've been in car accidents and shit, and I don't like those either.
You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And I'm planning on getting a motorcycle, and I don't want to ever crash that bitch.
0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
First pitch fastball.
But the one thing where I live at, I live in a small city, and there's tons of back roads that you can take that people don't really travel on, so that's my plan.
No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled away.
Oh yeah, that's not good. It feels like the same thing that happened today. Like just totally forgetting things, man. You know, you just get distracted by something else and you totally forgot what you were doing.
Up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Jed Jerko now. He was a
I guess it's the one time I should be happy that
Jed.
there's really no injury when you get hit by a ball. Otherwise, the Bulldog be out of the game.
It's 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming.
It's a base hit because he got hit by the fucking ball.
On that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Next for the Mets, Rich Bulldog. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this
curve.
No balls and a strike to count.
That's true.
Franks, a runner at first with one gun in the
so
inning.
you can't be making those mistakes. Like the mistakes I make is nothing compared to that. That's a big responsibility. I think that's one kind of responsibility I would never ever want, regardless of how much it fucking pays.
The 1-1 pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball.
But I guess as long as you do the job properly, you don't have to worry about anything. The one thing with me is I get very distracted easily, and I'm very forgetful sometimes. Like, it's strange. I got a great memory when it comes to certain things, but certain, like, day-to-day things, like, if I get distracted, I'll just totally forget.
Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an
yeah,
fastball.
and I don't think my buzz is going to be too happy tomorrow either.
For him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working
now
here,
batting.
as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, McNeil. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
now
Sammy Rosario.
It's like the first, like, big mistake I've made.
The letters called a strike.
Here we go, guys.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count.
1-1-1.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0.
And usually we don't make those mistakes because usually, you know, you wouldn't, when you finish working, whatever boxes you have, you would bring them to the back room and you would put them on the U-boat. And then at the end of the day, you would take the whole U-boat and throw the boxes away. But for today, I didn't want to do that shit because I didn't have that much. I wasn't going to have that much boxes to do, so I figured when I was done putting everything out, I would just take the boxes right back and throw them away. And yeah, that I got distracted by a customer and totally forgot that shit was in the box. And the funny thing, when I threw the box out, like, it didn't make any noise in the box at all.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, and by the time I remembered and went back, yeah, that shit was crushed out.
The 1-2.
Some asshole decided to press the button.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Thomas Quinlan, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Well, even if he hits the ball, it's up in the air, so it's not hitting it too far.
Digging in to try it again.
That's good. Hopefully you'll get it done soon. The way that the months are flying by, you'll be having your pilot license in no time.
Bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your
come on, Blue.
Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Here we go now. Let's go.
Clearly off with his
I get him to swing at that shit, but I ain't get him to swing at a ball that was like almost eye level. That's just weird.
Some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
That time he called that borderline pitch.
Here 2-0. here's the Mets pitcher,
next to the
Rich
bat.
Bulldog.
The
He
pitcher.
flew out in his last
Rich.
at-bat.
Bulldog.
Let's get a hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ah,
To straightaway
got
right.
all underneath
Moving
that
under it,
one.
Martinez.
Shit.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Who's it first here?
Digging in, Jose
off
Martinez.
for St.
He'll
Louis.
be tasked with starting
right
things as we begin the
Jose
seventh.
Even though we're moving into the
Martinez.
back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short.
Yeah, I'm
for the
surprised.
first down.
They're off. Oh,
One gone for the
Now
Redbirds
back
in the seventh.
left
And
field.
into bat next will be
Tyler.
Tyler O'Neill.
he spelled his with 2 L's instead
Ready
of
with the
1.
first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking
One out
ball in
now,
this start.
one out.
That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him to go after that one. He's in a
Chasing
quick
that
hole,
flare.
0-2. Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp
popped
so
him up.
far to start the seventh.
Bryant moving to his left.
Ball.
2 gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure getting your pilot
Joe
license
Duco now.
takes a lot
He
of
was
work.
sat down on strikes in his last
Number
at
3.
bat.
Yeah, but it was
Yes.
a good change-up, Matty. Good arm
I'm afraid
action
of
on that
heights,
pitch.
so.
Look for him to try and stay back
I
a
don't
little
think
bit
I
more.
could get my
Let the ball
pilot's
get a little
license.
deeper. Don't be shocked if
Even
this
though
pitcher
sometimes I
tries to
wish I
rush
was
it either
Superman
way.
and could fly around and shit.
On
But
its
I'd probably
way is
still be
pitch number
scared.
75. High and deep to straightaway.
Oh, he crushed that
Going
shit.
back on it
Damn
to
it.
the track. On the
Oh, he
running
caught
track,
it.
he makes
No.
the catch.
Wow, that's a hell of a
One
catch.
more look at the final
Ladies and
out.
gentlemen,
A teeth
it's time
rattler
for
if
the
ever there
traditional
was.
Nemo, I hope you would drink after the game,
Wednesday
Nemo.
Night Baseball.
Yeah, took one in the wall.
Ready once again.
This is a
Harrison
dinner.
Bader will have the first crack
I'll
at it here
drink
as we
some
start
dinner.
inning number 8.
That
To run out
sounds
of
like
time.
a
They
date.
haven't been able to score any runs as we're
He's gonna
moving
get
late into
drinks.
this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Get him yourself right
Tying
here.
run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him swinging on the
Up next
fastball
for the
there.
Cardinals.
Harrison Bader
The
goes down to
shortstop,
become the first
Edmundo
out in the 8th inning.
Sosa.
Change up though. I haven't pitched that change up too much. And actually, you know what? I also thought about adding a 5th pitch, but I don't think I want to.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the
Sosa.
ball game. So you've got to
That's
figure he's got a good
slurve
chance
ball.
here to finish
Yo,
this one
DeGrom
off. And
is
with
just-
that in mind, we take a look at the
DeGrom
league
is
leaders in complete
leading
games.
things.
And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League.
The only reason DeGrom is leading things is because he had more
First pitch.
starts than Bulldog did.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
We got 2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and the inning is over.
Yep. The knuckleball, you didn't get a...
They're still down. It's 2-0.
attention. Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
210. Batting at 215.
Here's the 0-2.
Fucking commentators need to get y'all information right.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Thomas Quinlan comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
To 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit
1-1-1.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Into the box now, Damian Abel. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Bulldog wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff.
The final line,
14 Ks in doing so.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper
What are they
calls
talking
for
about?
a
It's not
last
hanging
stand.
by a thread. We lead the fucking division. What kind of nonsense is they talking about? A bunch of nonsense. Here comes bruh. Bruh. What's up, bruh? At 93-56, the Dodgers are 89-61. 152 home runs, 636 RBIs. They got 678, so they're driving in more runs than we are. A little bit more,
and
not
a welcome
too much.
inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest.
He's 10-10, a 4.35 ERA.
By the numbers. I know the
yeah, it's 208 strikeouts. That's not bad. So I guess,
but he's actually a
yes, he is throwing the ball.
Every once in a while, he can throw some decent games.
Oops, he gave up 2 solo home runs right off the bat. Guess he ain't throwing it that good today.
Striking into the box, Gustavo Cedeno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gustavo Cedeno.
Gustavo Cedeno.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time.
I got the lucky on that call.
Fellas, these Mets, as they
catcher
enter play here tonight, they
good
came up a little
hand
short last
movements.
time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah,
he's
Matty D. You know,
that
one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm watching a guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He had an on-base percentage of over 450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch it.
Good thing to work on the slurve control.
Without much problem.
Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. The 1-2.
Wouldn't it be a walk, it'd be like a hit by pitch or some shit.
Now here's the drive out to right center field.
He dropped it right in the fucking.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position.
Next time Cody Bellinger comes up, he's gonna get hit by a ball.
Look at just a textbook swing right there.
He made me do it.
Transfer, good hands to the ball.
This guy want to come up with a challenge?
Great
Who
extension.
is this guy?
That's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
What? What the fuck? Oh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. To his right, Rodriguez. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over.
Yeah. Buddy Bellinger.
Now batting, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Was
moving
late
into
on
the
that
later
one.
innings.
Laws has it, and it's a quick out number one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his...
So striding forward now, Michael Brantley,
Leading
as
up
they'll
for
have
the
5,
Dodgers,
6, and 7 here to start the
center
home
fielder,
half of the second.
Michael
And a bit too high with
Brantley.
that one. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Take it. Take it.
Nimmo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot
Batting
corner.
sixth.
And he's a guy that can
The
move
third
around. The
baseman,
manager can put him
number
in the
12.
outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Get a corn
This
right
pitch
there.
is
Straight
popped
up.
up.
Can of corn.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out
Can of
number
corn
two.
right there, boys. Can of corn.
Next for the Dodgers, John
Batting
Laws.
seventh,
He'll get
the
to
right
take his
fielder.
first cuts here.
John Law.
Fouled off.
Here we go. Yeah, this is his first at bat.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Laws makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does
It's
have
not
his
a
warts
lefty,
against
so.
right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
That's what I want him to have. Is a switch pitcher. That would be awesome.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slur that time, and that'll end it. Dodgers down in
Switch
order.
pitching.
They trail things here 2-0.
I know there haven't been a lot of those. I think Ichiro did it. Maybe? I don't know.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. And he's a
Leading
guy
up
looking
for
to
the
break
Dodgers,
out in a big way.
the catcher,
Hasn't been getting the
Austin
results he or his club have been hoping for.
Romine.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. Things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So with
Justin.
one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division
Batting
race
ninth,
as they've set their
the
sights
pitcher,
now on the postseason.
Walker Buehler.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball.
Here we go now. Let's
Sometimes you just
Yeah,
can't overthink it.
They're giving
If
him
a guy
all
can't
three
hit a certain
knuckleballs
pitch in a
and
certain
shit.
quadrant, why would you throw him anything else?
Give him
Case in
all
point,
three
this guy's
knuckleballs.
cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Gustavo
The batter,
Cedeno.
number 10.
He got on top of one
Shortstop,
and was a ground out victim
Gustavo
last time. In there,
Cedeno.
strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the
We
gate.
know.
But I think there's been a change in philosophy here.
I wish
Back
they
in the
would
late
update
90s,
the commentary
early
during the
2000s, guys
year,
wanted to attack you more
but they
east,
really
west,
don't
get you leaning left,
update
right.
anything.
Now you're
Well, they
seeing
do.
guys attack in the philosophy
Sometimes.
more north.
A swing and a miss. That
Sometimes
retires the
certain
side,
things is
and
wrong.
that
They'll
will do
fix
it.
it, but
1,
it'd be
2,
cool if
3
they
go the
update the
Dodgers.
commentary.
They're on the short end of a
But it'd probably be a pain in the ass or something.
So coming to the plate, Rich Bulldog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all, make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, I got all underneath that one. Had no choice but to defend there.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's
leading
4
off
for
for
1
the
thus
Dodgers.
far. Here's
The
the
second
first
baseman.
pitch to him.
Austin.
Swing and a miss at the first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second
Okay,
time
none
tonight
of the
now that he's
above.
been set down on strikes.
This guy is really
Challenge
locked in on
failed.
the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate,
Up
Cody
next for the
Bellinger.
Dodgers.
1 for 1
The first
as he
baseman.
reached base with a double
Cody
his first time up.
And he's got a
Bellinger.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose.
No
These
shit,
pitchers
he
can paint
did
the
it on
black
purpose.
Inside and out, make the ball move up
That's
and
what
down.
he got
So a
for
lot of
fucking
times when
hitting
you see
my
a guy
ball.
get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to
Now
the rest of this
batting,
game.
left fielder.
Here's Jeff Peterson
Yeah.
now. As the first pitch to him is swung on
Peterson.
and missed for
Hey, we
strike
got
1.
One down here, 1 down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Cody alert next time not to hit my pitches.
Standing in, Michael
Now
Brandt.
And then without allowing
The
to
center
run.
fielder.
That bat, so make him
Michael
Put a ground out strike
so
better
far.
out
Please.
with that with a pitch inside the zone.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
From the stretch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Broxton's
I hate
on his
when that
horse.
happens.
He tracks it down, and that will end the
Catcher
inning.
get all happy calling damn knuckleball all the time. Shut up, phone.
Coming to the plate now,
You're tired of
Jamie
silence.
Lee.
Leading
As
off
we move
for the
past the
Dodgers.
halfway point in this one
The
and
third
begin the
baseman.
bottom of the 5th.
Number
This
12.
one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lease, a Canadian native. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Native of Canada.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not
The
swung
right
the
fielder,
bats
number
well.
33.
That's putting it mildly.
John.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Tipped it, damn.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses
Not
1-2.
chasing.
That's ball.
And he missed with it up and in to
One
even
down,
things
one
at
down.
2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been
He ain't making me do shit. I'm trying to get him to chase the ball.
Called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Austin Romine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Two balls and a strike.
Oh, come on. How the fuck is that a ball? That was right in the zone, man. Fucking umpires, bro.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I wonder if they're the first ones to leave the game. Because they know they might get their ass whooped in the parking lot.
And this pitch is taken here for ball 4.
First
so the
walk.
Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2
Your
away.
attention, please.
Andrew Toles will
Hitting
look for
for
some
the Dodgers.
2-out magic here as
Number
he'll pinch
60.
it with 2 gone and a runner at first. He
Zero.
couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Toles playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice.
And we'll have to leave it
Shut
there
up.
as this is strike 3.
Whatever you were
and
gonna
that
say
will
is
retire
irrelevant.
the side. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 4-0.
Your
Rod
attention,
Stewart
please.
will come on in relief
Now
as he'll make his
pitching for the
2nd
Dodgers.
appearance of the season so
Number
far.
48. Raw.
Settling in now,
Stewart.
Rich Bulldog. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
0-1. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Lease scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Digging in once again, Gustavo Cedeno will start
Leading
things
up
out
for
in their
the
half of the
Dodgers.
6th as they look
The
to shake
shortstop,
things up here for a
Gustavo
lineup that, quite frankly, has been
Cedeno.
non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the
Spectacular.
later inning.
Shoots this one over to first. Boyle takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Now batting.
And we find that this pitching
second
staff
baseman.
currently leads the
Austin.
NL in that department.
Ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nimmo is there. 2 down.
Man, did I pick the wrong thing? What the fuck, shit?
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger.
Now
Last
back.
time up, he was hit
The
by a
first
pitch.
baseman.
Yeah, Matty, you're
Cody
not lying. Last time up square
Bellinger.
right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up
When
in time.
Bulldog is in arbitration,
If you're going to have success
everybody,
against some of the better hitters
every
in the
team
game,
is gonna
you've gotta
want him.
get that pitch right there.
You can get the
0-2,
big
he's almost
money.
certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers
I think
down
what's
in
the
order.
most you can
They're
get?
on the
35
short end
mil
of
a
a
year,
4-0.
or what? 135 mil a year, I think it is. Is the cap.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading
Jock
off
Peterson.
for the Dodgers,
He'll be the man to lead things
the
off
left
here
fielder,
in the bottom of the 7th.
Jock
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into
It just hope
later
the Mets
innings.
don't
Down by a
next
bundle.
year
It's time to get some base runners and
fucking
hopefully a
put me
long
in the
ball to get them
bullpen
back into this one.
and
Swing
keep
and
me
a
as a
miss here, and
starter.
he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, they talk about a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, but they ain't talk about the 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
Delivery. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And he struck him out.
And
there's
just took that
strikeout number
changeup.
11 in the ballgame. Next up for Los Angeles,
Now
Jamie
batting.
Lease. He'll look to bounce back
Strike
after
batter out.
striking out his
Strike
last
batter
time
out
up.
with the pitch
Yeah, but
inside
it
the
was a
zone.
changeup,
Strike
Matty.
batter
Good
out
arm
with the pitch
action on
outside
that
the zone.
pitch.
That's right,
Look for
outside
him
the
to try and
zone.
stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Balls up.
And it's fouled away.
Ah, shit. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it. Like so much for
Into
that.
the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air.
Yeah,
to
so
left.
much for that.
Buxton
It's a
will get
fail.
it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Add another 0.
Next, the pitch will be the pitcher, Rich Get it.
pitcher, number 44, Rich
From the
Brokaw.
stretch, here's the pitch. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You bastard. He got me. Let's see if we go for it again.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Line drive to center field.
Drop.
Pick it up.
Yeah,
The
finally.
pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Finally
So
a
nice
hit.
job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Fuck.
My last
That's better. Much better. Nice and bright.
AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Got him. And that's the third time we've
Stupid
written
Franks, you
next to his
idiot.
name
You
in
got
this one.
struck out.
No runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Striding in, John Laws. He leads off
Leading
there
off
half of the
for the
8th, and they've
Dodgers,
been unable to get that
the right
starter
fielder,
out of the game to this point.
John
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And he goes down on strikes
that
for the
knuckleball
third
was so fucking dirty,
so
man.
He's
Oh,
got a
wow.
good chance here to finish this
Yeah.
one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Now
that was a dirty, dirty
tie for the
knuckleball.
National League lead in that category. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 34.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Aubrey, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
On the ground over to first. Bohr fields it cleanly. Oh, a diving stop. How about that?
You go, Bohr.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Here you go. Let it fly
Now
right
at the
here.
plate,
10
Rich, the
RBIs.
Bulldog. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ah, shit, I swung too
Reined
early.
in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gustavo Cedeno
Leading
starting
off for
things
the
for
Dodgers,
his side in the ninth
the
as they
shortstop,
face the improbable
Gustavo
odds of trying to come back
Cedeno.
in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 to the
Come on,
Dodgers
Blue.
leadoff man.
What the hell?
Well,
That's
those are
right
a
in the
couple of close
zone.
Pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And it's 1-2.
Ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Rodriguez has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box now, Austin Barnes. He's
The batter,
hitless in
number
3
15,
at-bats to this
second
point.
baseman, Austin.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's
Barnes.
behind 0-1.
All right, come on now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make
Shit,
the play.
I was
out
like,
there,
who
and
the
they
fuck
run
is gonna
two
go
away
get
now.
it?
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He's their last shot here with
Now
2
batting,
away in the
first
ninth as they
baseman,
look to avoid the
Cody.
shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had
Bellinger.
any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate for him to take those first.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Bulldog gets his 18th win of the year, the best on the staff, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Oh, that's some bullshit. They consider me hitting Cody Bellinger with the ball as a hit?
The final line score for our ball game tonight for
It
the
wasn't
victorious
that- oh,
New
yeah,
York
it wasn't
Mets.
amazing. It
7
was
runs,
okay.
11 hits, no
Wow,
errors.
so
They
hitting
left
him with the
14
fucking
men
ball
on
was
base.
considered to be a hit.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
Yeah,
2
so it
minutes.
should be a base on, yeah,
Tonight's
based
paid
on
attendance,
balls.
a sellout, 56,000.
Shouldn't be
The Dodgers
considered a
thank you
fucking
for
hit. I
attending
hit him
tonight's game.
intentionally
And as
with
you
that
leave
pitch.
Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Damn. Yeah, 1 base on balls. There's no errors. Oh, there was 1 hit, but it doesn't show. When was the fuck was the hit? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, the Cody Bellinger did hit in the first, and that's why I hit him with the ball. We only got 10 games, 12 games to go, but we'll probably pitch like 1 more time or 2 more times out of those series. So if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment, and if you guys enjoy the series, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm streaming. And I will see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night. Peace.